we go. I wanted to show you how this is turning out and put it in motion. There we go. It's starting to turn out pretty good. It's just kind of mocked up. It's just sitting in place. But I wanted to get you caught up to show you what it's starting to look like. I did cut the quarter panels up high like the real car was, and being like a 1/4 inch thick die cast there and my Bondo work and everything else, knowing it would heat that up. Cutting into it yesterday with a Dremel with a speed that's just high speed with a huge like masonry disc. So it was spinning off balance and it just made horrific noises. So that Tammy is an absolute saint for putting up with me for that. But I told her in order to get the windows done and move on with this, I really had to have those quarter panels cut. So I dove in and did it in the kitchen, a room away from where she was at. And she said, that's so much louder than anything I've ever done up to that point. And I had my headphones on. These for target practice stuff. So I was able to not hear it at all. So it didn't bother me, but boy, it sure, you could tell it was really loud for a long time it's just really thick. So I got that done, got it cut, got the windows in place. I was working on the interior still. I'm plugging away on that, and that's going pretty good. And got to make the roll bar. And in order to put these side windows in, I had to make the side panels and stuff and glue them into place. Then put the window, one sheet of acetate into place that was colored green. And the windshield and back window, I painted them candy organic green from House of Color to get them right. And I painted them with the roof. So I got all that in. And now it's time to put a whole bunch of decals on these quarter windows and a whole bunch of them along the bottom of the window. So I need to dig them out. That's no big deal. But I've really got working on this thing and trying to get it into place. The center hub on the front wheels are gold. I'm hoping they're flat block off plates on the back. They're gold too. I have a feeling they're not. I think they stick out, which I hate anything sticking out inside the deep dish mags. I know they're gold, but I'm thinking about making them block off plates, which I always use instead. And I'm making a parachute. I'm gluing it onto a thick piece of styrene I was going to make the hood scoop out of, but I ended up finding this hood scoop, which was exactly what the real one looks like. So I didn't have to try to make that one. So I'm using a chunk of it to turn into the parachute, to put it on the back, to stick out the back of the car. What else is going on with that? The grill is coming along. I guess that's about it. Let me get out the other tray. All right. So this one here, I'm going to be able to put a really neat, I've got a nighttime view of this car. I think I'm going to change that out with the thumbnail here in a minute, as soon as the video is done, because it looks really cool with the green lights shining and the girl like Jungle Pan, love Jungle Pan, backing him up. So she's giving him hand motions, so he must be in reverse. But it's nighttime at the drag, and the back ground lighting is just absolutely haunting with this car, which is right up my alley. Scary, creepy. That's me altogether. So I'm going to move this guy out of the way. Really super heavy. Very, very heavy. There we go. You just know that's still going to be in the way. And this is coming along good. Let's see. I got to line it up, see if it's even in the view. I guess it kind of is. I got the tail lights left to do. I lost one. It's here. I got it. It's just a matter of, okay, I got to get it. I have to paint around them black. One of them was he used so much glue that I couldn't get it off. The other one I did get off, and I'm going to be able to paint around it a gloss black, real easy. And then paint the center lights, the center, more toward the center of the car. They would have been white. The first two would have been the yellow turn signal, and then the ones around the edges of the car, and I think it's 3 of them, and they would have been red. So if my memory doesn't fail me, which I don't think it does, so far this car has been done just right to my memory. I'll show you the engine. Ooh, come here, yo. All right. The engine that came in this particular model, which was molded in yellow, is perfect for what I needed. You know, if the yellow ever bleeds through under high heat or anything, it's always going to be exactly right. The only ones of this car that I was ever able to find was molded in orange. And there's no way I was going to paint it yellow, molded in orange. So I never bought one of those kits. Besides that, it was unaffordable. They were $50 a few years ago. You just know that they're at least $100 now, and I don't have that kind of money to even do that kind of thing. So I got these 2 Mustangs, this one and this one. This one was brush painted black, as wonderful as that is. And I didn't have a front end. So I'm putting a 68 Chevelle El Camino front end on it, working on that. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. It doesn't even matter. I was after this. That car had these wheels on it, which were right for this car. And this one had the lattice work BBS wheels, the high-speed Porsche stuff. I don't know why they were on there, but they were on this model. And this one was broke off this corner, so I had to re-drill it. And I was talking to Ed about it yesterday, Ed from 125 Rods, and told him that takes quite a while to really drill it and get it to glue right, and not to turn out at the bottom, which I hate when wheels do that. They like them straight up and down. I don't like the negative camber. I had a real car like that. I got it with worn tires. I needed tires all the way around on it right away. So I don't like that look either. And this one, I put in the 302. I took out the 4-cylinder that was in it, and it had, let me see if I can maybe scoot you guys down. No, I can't. No, I guess I can't move it down. Huh. Let's see if I can move it down this way. This way, and move this up. Just bear with me for a second. I have everything can be adjusted on this thing now. Whether it's too noisy or not, I don't know. I used to have the external microphone, which used to make it nice, but I need a couple more cords. One of my cords went bad, and the other one I'm using on a different camera. So I can't use any external mic in here for right now. Just not in the budget. So let's see. I did the 302 that was in this. I'm looking for a decal for all my nice little decals. because I have a whole bunch of tiny decals, and I need to go through all them because I'm sure I got a 302 one. 302 is a pretty popular motor for Ford. So I'm going to put that on the air cleaner. I had to make the grill on this, which I used the grill from this 57 Chevy when I cut it out of there. It was in perfect scale. Yeah, I don't even have it left, but it was, what I cut out of there was in perfect scale with what the grill was like in this. And this didn't come with a grill, so I knew I had to make one. So the egg crate deal, I put that in place, and it never came with headlights either. So I made my rendition of them. It had clear acetate glued on the front, and that wasn't right for Dad's car. The square headlights, 4 of them, they were set back. There wasn't any lens over the front. So I had to chip them off there and redo all that. But once I get the taillights and the louvers on the back on this, then, and I need to make some lights for the bottom of the air dam here in the front. Get the lights done up there, lights done back here, and louvers. And I think that one will be about finished. So I'm pretty excited about that one. And this one, the Joker, I've got to take the bottom of this and cut along here with the Dremel. Tammy hates the smell of plastic when the Dremel's flying. And this is pretty thick plastic, so that's going to be very annoying for her. The last place her and I worked together was Perilous Plastics, and the smell of plastic was all over in the air, and she didn't like the smell of that at all. Me, I'm used to, when I was a kid, lived out on the farm. When I would run out of the model glue, I would melt the sprue and melt everything together and weld everything together with that while I was waiting for model glue. But okay, guys, that is about it for these builds for now to get you caught up. I'm going to go switch over the thumbnail. I want it to be that nighttime scene. So I'm going to go look for that. And I want to wish everyone a very happy new year. And this will be my last video of the year. And it's my 200th video. So I've done 200 of them now. And I'm just plugging away. Nothing real special. Just doing my thing. I'll move him up over here since it's number 200. There we go. Yeah, because that thing is gorgeous too. I got about 3 miles left of foil left to do on it, and then I can put the windows in permanently and put it together and get an engine cooked up for it. But it's doing really good too. Okay, 200th video down, and hopefully lots more to go. Have a great day, you guys, and drive safe and be careful.